Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a bit of a thing. For anybody, well, I'll save that for a minute. Before we go any further, I do want to say shout outs and thank you to people who funded this run, which include, but are not limited to, Ciela, Guido for Life, Kira White Noise, Nathan, Zeiss Schreiber, Doom Rider 56, Lore Reloaded, The Pitch Nerds, A Pack of 12 Ninjas, Theodore Caesar Mosby, Jesse's Mask, Majdi 101, Thy End of the Line, Lightheart Gaming 89, Zachariah Jebediah, Javan, Haley's, The Silver Black Eagle, MPPY, DVD Dimitri, Gravguard, Chaotic Danny, Voice of Authorita, Klaus, Cycloud, VRDLFS, Hourglass 8, Warp Core, TKG Wildfire, and Diddy, Trafin, and not only the person who put this game on the list, but our majority shareholder, Timanash. This game took 590 days to get running, which took a minute. It's almost 2 years. Not as long as Code Vein, but definitely above average for that one. But that makes sense because it's a very long game, and very long games take a very long time to get funded, so no surprise there. Let's start sending out announcements now that we've confirmed that we're up and running. Had a few tech issues there. So, that was its own little problem, so I do apologize for that. And, of course, it took me way too damn long to actually throw together some of the stuff in the previous rumination, which, if I'm being completely honest, is probably a good reason for me to not do all that stuff in the ruminations going forwards, unless I can figure out a much better way to actually streamline all that editing and post-processing stuff, because that took entirely too long. So we'll see how that works out. I don't think I even have that ready, do I? Oh no, I don't think I do. It's not really a bonus stream. So we were supposed to start stream about an hour ago at this point, about 50 minutes. It's taken me forever because, again, it took me way longer than I thought to put together that rumination. And that's kind of the thing that I want to talk about at some point, because an extra hour per rumination just to get that, the little stats up on screen, that's a bit much. We're going to have to streamline that, or else that's just not happening. Before I go any further, I do want to mention I've got a little bit of a history with this game. Not really in a good way either, if I'm being completely honest with myself. So, once upon a time, back in the day when we used to just kind of stream whatever, with not much rhyme or reason to it. Wow. We were sitting down, and someone, Baroness, I believe, who I haven't seen in a while, and probably is my guts at this point, said, "Hey, Laura, why don't you stream this game called Wasteland 2 specifically?" And I was like, okay, yeah, sure, that sounds like fun. So we picked it up, and God, I hated it. I did not like that game at all. I wanted to rip my hair out. It was just so bad. I spit upon it, patooey patooey. So, okay, I'm exaggerating quite a bit, actually, to be a little bit less exaggerative. The problem I kept having was that Wasteland 2 was actually the originator of what we now refer to as factory worker syndrome. Actually, I think we started using that term later, now that I'm thinking about in Pathfinder Kingmaker specifically. But Wasteland 2 was actually the beginning of games that we were covering on camera that had that concept going, because that's exactly the problem. The combat was interesting and difficult. Every encounter required its own strategies and unique stuff, and every encounter took absolutely freaking forever, and there were hundreds of them. Just non-stop encounter. Oh my God! Like, I distinctly remember we were going into this freaking like farm, and it's like, all right, so we'll approach the farm, encounter. Okay, now we've gotten in, we get in the fence, and then there was another encounter. And then we went about 10 feet north, and there was another encounter. 3 encounters within the space of a single screen. And it was just trash. There was just trash everywhere. That was just life. That was just my life. So, there were other issues with 2, but that was the big thing. So we put the game down. I never even beat 2. I still haven't to this very day. Years later, and I do mean years later, when someone wanted to add Wasteland 3 to the game, I was like, okay. Nah. I did a little looking into it. Turns out my opinion on Wasteland 2 is not that uncommon. Apparently a lot of fans of the actual series looked at Wasteland 2 and said, what is this nonsense? People actually preferred Wasteland 1 over Wasteland 2, and Wasteland 1 is a game that came out in the freaking 90s. So, you can kind of get from that just how not great Wasteland 2 was received. One moment here, please. Oh, I'm sorry. In the 80s. That's even worse. God, by the way, before you ask, no, absolutely not. I'm not playing a PC game from the 80s. That's insanity. Thank you, Kira White Noise. I will put that towards Horizon Forbidden West. And thank you very much, Command & Conquer 2. But you didn't say what you want to put that towards, so if you will, let me know. Thank you, both of you, very, very much. So, absolutely not, no. Fallout New Vegas, you got it. So here's the thing, though. Supposedly, this game is much better. And actually, from what I've seen and from what I've heard, this one probably is actually going to be a game that's worth a damn. And I don't mean to sound so negative, because you know me. I want to have games I enjoy. I know, shocking. I want to give positives to games, and I want to be positive about games. So, yeah, but Wing Commander isn't... Okay, that's fair. But those aren't RPGs. That's different. Yeah, sure, Crazy Norse, hit me. Anyways, I am mildly familiar with this game. I am so mildly familiar with this game that I can tell you 2 facts right off the top of my friends. Right off the top of my head. First fact, you see that thing that's on the title screen? That's a super boss, an optional boss, which we may never even encounter. I don't know, we'll see how we do. Second of all, this game has full campaign co-op. In fact, this is a game Pax and I intend to play through someday. We haven't actually done so yet, because he's essentially waiting for me to play through it and review it to determine if this is worth our time. So I'm kind of determining if I'll ever do a co-op playthrough as I do this. Now, of course, this is a CRPG, so there's a pretty good chance all we're going to do tonight is make a character. That's okay. I don't mind. So, I'm just going to customize my difficulty because screw you. Friendly fire can be turned on or off. Cool. Permadeath can be turned on or off. Now, this is interesting. That apparently can be turned on and off on the fly. That cannot. Once disabled, it cannot be turned on. It can also only be enabled in single player, which is funny. Increases all skill, attribute, and perception checks by 2. Cannot be disabled once turned on. We're going to leave all that nonsense off. So we're just leaving all that on, and then, sure, whatever. Whatever that is. Let's go. Oh, there's actually a third fact I know about this game. And that's that every monster was a man first.
It's been a rough few years for the Desert Rangers.
Oh yeah, this is going to be spoilers for Wasteland 2.
Ended. They tried to bring some order to what was left of Arizona.
So FYI.
But then, the Cochise AI woke up.
That right there.
And they found themselves in a fight to the death with its robot army. In the end, they had to nuke their own base to kill the damn thing for good. Been hard going ever since. Then, the Rangers heard from a fellow calling himself the Patriarch. Said he owned Colorado, but his kids were trying to steal it from him. And if the Rangers were to come and put him in their place, he'd give Arizona all the food and supplies it needed to rebuild and survive.
Whoa! Sorry, Major. No way we're getting through that.
10-4, Cody. Advanced team reported an alternate route across a frozen lake. Find it.
Copy that.
Reluctant as the Rangers are to interfere in family squabbles, they weren't really in a position to say no.
Our route's around that dam on the far shore. Scouts, check out the ice and lead us across.
Yes, ma'am.
So the brass sent Ranger Team November across the Rockies, because the aid he was promising the Rangers wasn't just their best hope. It was their last.
Okay, Major. All good. Come ahead.
Yeah, that's not terrifying or anything. Mistaken, Fallout actually cribbed off of this, and then Wasteland 2 cribbed off of Fallout, and has arguably been carrying forward the torch.
Yeah. It's been a rough road lately. But that's the thing about the Rangers. It doesn't matter how hard it gets, or how many of them fall. They keep on fighting.
Sleep, faithless zealot, sleep.
The Rangers never stop fighting.
I mean, honestly, we're probably not going to beat this game next week. This is a long game. So, let's go ahead and make a character, shall we? One really minor touch I kind of liked about that intro. You notice they never showed any human faces. Which not only saves an enormous amount of money on the CGI budget for actually designing it, but it also means that you can actually design your characters, you know, and have them be there without need for them to look different or whatever. It's the masked thing, right? It's like, oh, I've got the mask on, conk, conk, conk. They do that in Saints Row as well, actually, for another perspective. So we're going to be horrifically evil, obviously. Murder, kill, torture, and destroy everything in our way, because this is a Fallout game. And I'm pretty sure that's what you're supposed to do in these. Now, we have a choice. We can select characters, of which there are 5 bundles, or we can make customs. I'll take a little bit of advice here, because my first thought was to go ahead and make customs, but let's look at what we got here. So, the Young Rangers, lovers and rivals. That sounds like an unhealthy relationship. Ever since first joining the Rangers, Yuri and Spence's competitiveness drives them to excellence and risky dares. Yuri has good automatic weapons, okay weapon modding, and has a 1 hard-ass stat. He has no quirks, but he's a warmonger. His father taught him the Russian way to hunt using heavy weaponry. Overkill is enough for Yuri in verbal or physical fights. Demonstrating his competitive spirit often gets him into trouble. Range damage bonus of 5%. Listen, Crazy Norse. I actually know a couple of tiny little tidbits about this game. Apparently, I really want to max my animal empathy or whatever. And apparently, there's also no good guy route in this particular game. Which sounds awful, actually, but we'll see what we do. She has small arms, handguns, and shotguns. Oh, that's a nice change. Instead of handguns and one of the things I didn't like about, I think it was Wasteland 2, was they spread out these weapon skills so much that you kind of got pigeonholed into using a specific weapon. So, I mean, you say that, Space Cadet, but I can play a pretty decent person in a lot of Nuclear Wasteland games. I'm just saying. Let's see here. Okay. Handguns and shotguns, which boosts cord, luck, and awareness. First aid, which is obvious. Brawling, which is obvious. Duelist gives her evasion. Punk lovers. Nope. Not a punk. Father and daughter. No, I don't think I could take that. Mentor and student. Tech heads. Well, alright. We're getting somewhere. I mean, I agree with that, Space Cadet. I mean, I could get into the whole coordination, cooperation equals civilization argument, but I think I've made my point there a dozen times before. Oh, absolutely not, Zeiss. The whole point of that particular roleplay was to play someone who started off as a completely detached child who had no understanding of the real world because of how all the brainwashing had been affecting his mind, and kind of grew into someone who was demented and deranged, but still desperately trying to do the best he could. And that was a nice, slow arc, and frankly, I'm actually proud of that character, so y'all can suck it. But I understand a lot of people hated it, and that's why I stopped doing that series entirely. Thank you, Deckfish, very, very much. If you want to put that towards something in particular, please let me know. Yeah, imagine if Kaisar's Legion wasn't horrifically evil. It might actually be a decision in Fallout New Vegas to decide whether or not to join them. Instead, there's only one decision with Kaisar's Legion. It begins and ends with flame. So many of these are lovers. All right, so Science Geek who fell in love. Automatic barter. Kiss ass. Allows you to sweet talk informations out of others. Skyrim. You got it, Death Caesar. I mean, you got it, Death. Wow, Deckfish. Deckfish, your new name is Death to Caesar. Small arms, nerd stuff. Weird science. Interesting. But yeah, let's make some customs. Oh yeah, this is going to be our next hour of our life right here. I'm going to make one kiss ass and one kick ass. Crazy Norse, that's the idea. Thank you, Command & Conquer. Really. Always appreciate you. And I will jot that down towards Death to Caesar. Or Kaisar, excuse me. Kaisar. I know, that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. I don't care because I hate his guts. I sort of want to walk into his camp with a flamethrower. Which I've done every time I've played that game. Alright, so. Ooh, okay. Obviously, we're going to do the robot faces. So we could do Cobra Commander. What's that ninja from G.I. Joe? Or like, the guy from Dead Space. No, I caught it for Fallout New Vegas. I caught it. Thank you again very much. Oh yeah, there's also the toaster thing. We all know the ancient conspiracies. Snake Eyes, that's what I was thinking of. We've also got just a mech. We could just play a mech up here. Or the one guy from Shovel... I can't think of anybody's names tonight. Shovel Knight dude. Let's do Cobra Commander. I think that's a good one. Alright. How many party members can we make in this game? Is it just 2? Got it. So we can make more characters. Perfect. Who wants to be our first 2 characters? Now we'll see how many people want to be. We might have to do a guessing game. In fact, you know what? If we have more than, say, 4 people, which I'm already seeing several people jump in there. I probably should have guessed. All right, so let's do a number guessing game. So hang on. We're going to do 1 through 100. Let me think of the number before I open my eyes. Okay, I've got the number. So, he has a number between 1 and 100. Anybody who says 69 will be automatically disqualified. Yeah, it's more people than I thought. I'm in a good mood. I've been looking forward to this game. And Luffy 2 was awesome. I'm exhausted, and the rumination looks like crap. 50 minutes to throw together something that does just crap. Okay, gonna chop it off soon here. Let's see here. So that person's 11 away. It could have been more than 50 minutes. I mean, the problem is I need to come up with a new paradigm for doing it. And I don't have that. I don't have that kind of software. Thank you for being part of my show, Timanash. I will put that towards Wrath of the Righteous. That's true, we could rotate. It's not a terrible idea. We could also name him after Timanash, who... This is yet another example of someone who single-handedly funded this run. Like the other 80% of the crew here is all dealer's choice. What do you think? Should we just call this one Timanash and then we'll have the number game for the second person? Cool. So in that case, I still need to figure out who won for the second person. So you're 11 away. Oh, you're 9 away. .42s are also disqualified, by the way. I think it's Dr. Winter. So the number was 33. Wait, hang on. Okay, Pika and Dr. Winter, you're both 8 away. If I'm doing my math correctly there. So, Pika and Dr. Winter, pick another number between 1 and 100, and we'll narrow it down that way. But this will be Timanash. Guy, girl, in between.
Shoot!
You started it!
Come and get it!
Oh, man. This is not the best way to begin an engagement.
Uh-oh.
Enemies alerted.
Oh, that's totally Timanash right there. That's Timanash. That's what we got for backgrounds. Oh, my. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Sex machine increases your combat speed. Bonus damage to humans. That's a lot of... So there's Kiss Ass, which is Mannerite. And there's Hard Ass, which is the boss. You can't both guess 29. Okay, fine. Pick again. Yeah, Paladin is not bad. People talk about shades of gray, but the brave only see black and white. You know right from wrong, and you've got the conviction to do something about it. You're going to bring some good back into this world if it kills you. At least you'll know you filled a lot of graves with scumbags first. Increase leadership range and crit resistance. Yeah, I'm going to... I agree that it's a bit loud. I'm going to turn it down a bit. I can tell because I'm kind of shouting. I don't know. What do you think, Timanash? Should we make you a paladin? Okay, guys, I'm going to disqualify both of y'all. It's just... No, I'm going to... No. I'm going to flip a coin for it. I'm going to flip a coin for it. Heads, it's Dr. Winter. Tails, it's Pika. It's heads. But yeah, let's make you a paladin here. Hang on.
If you want to brawl, knock yourselves out.
You want...
Are we going? Okay.
Here they come.
Shoot!
Here they come.
Get ready.
If you want to...
New targets incoming.
Yeah, I've never even heard of that issue, Imperial Star Destroyer.
New
Damn.
Damn! Are you crazy?
Get ready.
Okay, there we go. Oh, there's no cybernetics. I am disappointed. We all know Timonosh runs around with hair like that. You can't even see that. I turn that option off. Oh, let's make the hair visible. There we go. There we go. Perfect. It's definitely Timonosh right here. Like, when I think Timonosh... Hang on, I'm thinking Paladin, so let me think about this. Oh, this hair sucks. Let's just go with this. You'll join the lore cult. Join us! Oh yeah, you're super dead, Timon. I can't wait to get you killed. Oh yeah. First, we gotta make y'all badass. Oh, let's change your hair color. Pick a color. Pick a color, because we're gonna do the XCOM thing where everybody's gonna be color-coded. Oh no, it's wild Blade Turbo, isn't it? Because it's kind of rare. There are JRPGs which absolutely nail the outro. Final Fantasy VI, Chrono Trigger. But yeah, I was not expecting Luffy 2 to just knock it out of the park. 15 positives to story, 1 negative to gameplay. Well, he decides that. Oh, we've actually got the helmet right there. But no, we've got to show off your magnifique physique. Poiple, you got it. Let's see, what are our options here? We want like something military, something official, laden with medals. Actually, I kind of like that. What else we got? What else we got here? That looks kind of uniform-esque. But you know, you're not just about cosmetics, Timonosh. You really care about being efficient as well, right? I think I like that one. Can I zoom? Oh, of course I can. Go with. There we go. Armor color, perfect. So Poiple. Hey, there we go. If you want to give me suggestions, I'm listening. Since I don't want to completely restart 50 times. Which is what I would, if I'm being completely honest with myself, what I would normally do in a playthrough of a game like this. Physique. Super tall! Super strong! Ah, let's not do that. Whoa! There we go. We'll make you like that. There we go. Perfect. We're playing on normal because I'm not insane. This is a review. I'm not here to challenge myself. Starting weapon. Real quick. Thank you, Voice of Authorita. Although I do need to look up what the difficulties do, because it didn't tell me. I need to look it up at some point. Because if they don't tell me, then how can I tell if they're worth a damn? Well, that sounds like this is our assault rifle guy right here. Or... Oh, yeah, there we go. Yes. No. We're gonna go with something practical. And And I didn't even see what... I wrote down that you donated, but I didn't see what your donation comment was. It says, Dear Lore, you suck. P.S. I hate you. Well, thank you very much, Voice of Authority. I appreciate you at least being honest. I'm pretty sure Guido for Life is in the thank you scroll over there. Now bow, yes, master. Sorry, I will put that towards Wrath of the Righteous. Another long game. Okay, hold on. So, it doesn't actually say. I was hoping to see what kind of stats assault rifle varies or things. So yeah, we obviously want at least some kind of charisma. Duh, right? Dubow. How many points do I have? 7? And it is straight, so we can just put 7 points wherever. Actually, you'd be surprised how often it happens to be Voice of Authority. Especially considering games usually take an average of a year to fund. So, I will absolutely take advice here. What do you think I should give him? For our assault dude. Because we definitely need charisma. This is our main character, but I'm not sure like what else. A cord. So that gives us APs, which is going to be extremely useful. Awareness is hit chance and perception and range damage boost. What do we got? 4 points left. We can do it. We can do an even split. Just have 4 awareness, 4 cord. Or we could just go 6 cord and 5 charisma. It's not exactly a bad spread, actually. And we do have 3 action points at 6. So that's probably worthwhile by itself. So let's stick with that. Automatic weapons. Yep. Animal Whisperer. What's that rely on? Doesn't actually rely on anything. Explosives, first aid, sneaky stuff, PG-13 warning, weird science, scroll, armor modding, lockpicking, nerd stuff. It's actually called stuff that time. Mechanics, survival. Interesting. Toaster repair. Weapon modding, barter, hard-ass, kiss-ass, and leadership. Awesome Imperial Star Destroyer. I'm not even joking. That sounds awesome. Okay, so here's my thought. We can upgrade automatic weapons, or we could crank our social skills because this is our talky character with our high charisma. What do you think? Do both. We don't have that many points. It's just, we don't have that much. So, the only thing I know about Toaster Repair is the ancient conspiracy of the Toaster Repairman. You're probably thinking, what ancient conspiracy? No, that's all I know. That's the limit of my understanding and knowledge. So we can get 2 hard ass, 2 kiss ass. So we can fix generators and machines of diff 10 or less. And use items requiring 10 mechanics or less. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Yeah, no, that's right. Diff 1 or less requiring 1 mechanics, yep. So Kira says we have to take this out of mechanics and put it into assault rifles, which I'm okay with, and I am not okay with that. I mean, a hit chance of 3% doesn't sound like much, but I'll take it. I've played XCOM, I know how this works. Quirk. Quirks are completely optional. Selecting a quirk gives your ranger a powerful bonus and penalty. Character creation is the only time you have a chance to assign a quirk. Blunderer. Jesus! Increase melee damage by 15%. Decrease crit chance by 50%. Plus armor, less combat speed. Plus combat speed, less detection time. Cannot wear armor of any kind. What's the benefit? Oh, 3 AP. Wait, are these not... Okay, they're not mutually... They are mutually exclusive. Never mind, never mind. Lone Wolf. Leadership has no benefits for you. My charisma character. I mean, in my defense, Kingmaker... or it was Kingmaker, right? Pathfinder, Kingmaker, whatever. The last one we played was a good game. It was just... By the end of it, I was like mentally dying inside because it was such a long game. It had a lot of padding. There we go, perfect. Resistance to bleeding, poisoning, shocking, burning, frozen, but gain less experience. These are terrible. Like, I get it. I get the point. But for a first playthrough, gain 3 AP for every kill in combat, but only 1 per turn. Longer? Okay. Yeah, let's go with no. Alright, so now let's design Dr. Winter. Obviously, Dr. Winter is a guy.
Oh, man. This is not the best way to begin an engagement.
Background. Let's see here. So this is going to be our nerd-esque, right? So obviously, sex machine. It's just mandatory. Yeah, we'll go with bookworm. Hold on. I'm supposed to look at... What's the quirk here? Poindexter. Lose 8 con and 3 con per level, but 1 skill point every 2 level ups. I mean, yeah, I get the point of that. And if we want to make... yeah, I see where you're going with that. I could see that. Yeah, let's go. Let's do that. Okay, back over to Dr. Winter. The Poindexter. Good night, Luna Ruth. Probably pretty late over there. All right, so Dr. Winter, of course, will look like that one. We're gonna just... Oh, no, that one. That one, perfect. All of them will have, like, these weird, horrible portraits of Doom. Hold on, I'm sorry. What? So, Dr. Winter will, of course, be bald, naturally. Jesus! Dr. Winter obviously has to have a giganto beard. Just the biggest beard. I mean, it's probably just going to take a long time to fund, because it's just such a long game, Imperial Star Destroyer, because that's how that works. What was your... You said turquoise, right? And I know what the color turquoise is. I know that color so well. Turquoise. It's just such a color that I know perfectly. Okay, so it's like the light blue. There we go. The helmet, of course. We got to really play up the Dr. Winter approach here. Just really lean into it. Just all the fluffiness all the time. Oh yeah, this is gonna be our sniper, isn't it? Like, I think that's... Or is this our mechanic? I forget which. I think someone said we should make our second character a sniper. That's a little more turquoise. Make Dark to Winter a little bit shorter. But jacked. Dr. Winter is in the house. No. Sniper must carry very big, powerful gun. Must destroy enemy by hitting them with gun. Ponk. Alright, so... Sniper techie. I don't know what that requires. But we will start with a sniper rifle. I am ready. Mother Russia. Whap! And then one in intelligence. Because, you know, obviously. Oh, we can lower stuff. Right. Excellent. Good, good. Let's lower your speed, too, while we're here. Well, we could just make this our awareness character. You're looking at the great sniper man, the Dr. Winter. He is ready. Nobody need... Oh, hold up. Is this initiative like Final Fantasy X, or is this initiative like Lufia 2? And I'm hoping I don't have to explain that, and someone could just answer me. While I wait for an answer on that, let's look at our skills. Okay, so... Obviously, we must have skills in snipers. Yeah, all you have to do is have your slowest person attack first. There's your initiative. Okay, so... Show a lot of stuff here. Alright. Do I need lockpick immediately, though? Or do I need mechanics immediately? Survival. Nerd stuff. Oh god, there's too many skills! Okay. It's okay. Calm, peace. Tilde, give all skills to character. There we go. Perfect, we're done. Let's see here. Hey, Latario. Welcome to the shortest stream I've ever done. It's literally just gonna be character creation. Alright, fine, we'll just do lockpicking. We can now pick locks and shoot people from a distance. There we go, go for that. Let's see. Which of these would be best for a sniper? Probably this one. Start combat with +2 AP for the first 2 turns. After first 2 turns, lose 1 AP for 6 turns. Ouch! Receive more damage, but range... Ooh. I mean, Dr. Winter is very much a man of pain. A science of pain. He has his doctorate in pain. Actually, hang on. There we go. Dr. Winter is ready. No, there. Dr. Winter is truly ready. That doesn't look really puny to me. Okay, so we got the Paladin, who's an assault rifle, who's, honestly, he's the talker, and he's gonna be the skill person. And there's our sniper, who can lockpick. We feel good? We feeling good? Want to try out this tutorial battle where we're going to get slaughtered in a perfect ambush situation we just walked into? Of course! See, Dr. Winter realized he did not need muscles. He will just sew muscles into jacket. That is correct. That's correct, Lothario. That was the specific moment in time. Like, I'd already been drifting away from being evil in video games, but that was the moment which I've never done it since. Hang on, real quick, real quick. Okay. One more thing, real quick. Where's the... There it is. There we go. Now we are truly purple. Yes, yes. Good. Let's do it! Alright, now to die in 5 seconds after all that nonsense.
Hold him off, Team November.
Concentrate on this heat shot. Buy me a minute, and I think I can get the weapons online.
Combat started. Fighting against the Dorseys.
Oh, now you're down, pissed.
Oh my god. Okay, you're just throwing me into this, aren't you? Alright, so what do we got here? What do we got? Attack. Reload. Stand up. Use abilities, which I don't have. Use item. Ah! This is what attacking is. Final action. We've got the rust bucket. Who is this? Who's Tim and Ash? Okay, Tim and Ash is going first. So we've got a 75% chance to hit base with a range of 18. Take 7.62 ammo. 3 penetration. Costs 4 AP to fire. We have... This is very XCOM chances to hit here. My goodness. Right, I want you to shoot that man, sir. And honestly, I want you to shoot him again. Whoop! Yes, I know how AP works. Thank you, though.
Non-killer Dorsey still breathing.
And, yep, 7. Okay, so we can do ambush, which takes 4 AP, or prepare, which carries over up to 2 to the next turn, or defend, which spends the remaining AP, gaining 5% evasion per spend. We're going to prepare for this round, I think. Alright, Dr. Winter. I'm afraid you know exactly what I require of you. Okay, this is nice that I can mouse over and it shows me, like, percentage chances. Can I just have that from where I'm standing, like, right now? Oh, I can. I have to just mouse over, like, myself there. Okay. Let's see. Our rifle takes 6 to use. Ouch.
I'll put one in your skull for that.
But we can do stuff like that. Prepare to die a death most glorious. Honestly, I kind of wish I could split up, but, you know, whatever. So, let's go ahead and do the same thing I did otherwise, and prep! Oh, geez, there's a mecha. I don't like mechas. Mechs are bad! Well, yeah, nope, that's the thing that's happening.
Viking flank.
Sawbones!
Returning fire.
Come on, you piece of... There's the problem. Hang in there, November. Almost got it.
Could you herp a little bit, please? Okay, so we got the usual visual on where we can move and how. I feel like it wants me to move, and I feel like I want to move. We also see cover. I see half cover. I don't see if there's such a thing as full cover. Oh, nope, there is full cover. It takes a lot to get to full cover, doesn't it? And that has... Do we break armor? Let's test something. Let's test something. Okay, looks like the armor's still there, which is kind of what I wanted to know. Alright, let's split up a little bit. And do the most terrible thing imaginable. Nothing. Alright, the doctor is in the house.
Take Dorsey blood and lives. Yeah, oh yo!
Meanwhile, almost all my allies are dead. All but one of my allies are dead. All my allies are dead.
November, you have targeting control.
I didn't realize I could switch to who goes first. That would have actually been helpful last round. You know, you say that, Dr. Winter. I don't know if I believe you. Ah, you just have a really bad chance to hit that guy in general, don't you? Oh no, the weapon's out of ammo. Ammo is scarce in the Wasteland. That's not something I want to hear. I'm gonna be real.
Shoot me now!
Right, this is a game that freezes when I alt
Over
tab.
here, you two.
Or
Come
mutes
here.
when I alt tab.
Listen, if you want to live through this, we gotta take out the bastards with the rocket launcher up on the dam.
Now, hold up. What if I want to die through this? Like, I'm kind of tired. It's been a long day. Same plan? Done. Could someone do me a favor and Google? Is there a way to not make the game mute when you alt tab? Like, we figured it out once in a previous game, and that was awesome. But it was literally an engine edit. I think that's everything. Sorry, I'm just jotting down notes from the tutorial fight there.
We'll each find our own way up there and catch them front and back. Got it?
You all.
Good. And remember, Arizona's depending on us. There's no giving up here, there's no going back.
I mean, that's what I prefer, Dr. Winter. Now, I prefer that in general, but for streaming, I consider that almost mandatory. I have considered many times giving a negative for a game that mutes when you alt-tab, but the problem is I can't because it really is only a streaming problem.
All right, move out. And keep an eye out for survivors. Let's not leave anyone behind.
So that means every time someone donates, or there's a sub, or I have to jot down any notes, or anything whatsoever, this happens.
Come on, cousins! Don't let them scatter! Keep them together while I reload the rocket gun! Ooh, man, I love this thing!
That's a consumable, right? Like, I probably don't want to burn that right now, despite what the tutorial just said. That's convenient. That's all the loot, isn't it? Wow, okay. What, don't you like muscle tissue? What you got against muscle tissue? Whoa, that's... Submit! Oh, sorry. What, you don't like delicious muscle tissue? Hell, I ate muscle tissue for lunch. It was delicious. What game did start the F5, F9 thing? Yes, that's the joke, Crazy Horse. That is the entire joke. Hang on, where's the... I've got a sign here somewhere for the beginning of the joke. Whatever, it's back there. I left it there somewhere. Let's see here. What does T do? If anything. Loot all. You know what? That's fair, Crazy Norse. There is no one stupider than I. No, not one. Is there like... There is. There it is. So we'll make that crouch. And then we'll make that T. We'll make that Z. That'll work. That'll work. Okay. What's not bound? God damn it. Fine, then do that one. Jesus, I don't care. Okay. What's highlight? Right there, I can just log. Spend more time in here. Highlight. Left shift. That's dumb. Let's make a tab like a civilized person would. Now what? I don't know. There.
Are you washed in the blood?
Yeah. Blood is delicious.
In the soul cleansing.
Come here, Dr. Winter. Anyways. So the Dorseys are, I don't know what to say about that, honestly.
Cover! Get off the ice!
Well, Dorseys are acceptable targets. Got it.
I know. Maybe you blew her up already.
Liar! I want her head. It's gonna be me who bring it to Jarrett. Where is she?
I don't know. Get that fucking gun off of me! I don't know!
Stupid cow! You're wasting my time!
Thanks. I don't think I could have lasted another second. Really did a number on me.
Sorry, that felt like a timed event, so... First aid, do not have.
Not likely. Most of them burned with our transport. Couple more went under the ice, and... Wait, Major Tom, he might have made it. Saw him take off like a bat out of hell after we wrecked. Don't know if he'll come with you if you find him. He gets pretty spooked, but take these. Might get his attention. Okay. I'll guard your rear. Be careful.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't take first aid. So where's a corpse? I didn't miss no stinking corpse. Seriously, I don't see a corpse ever. Just take everything. Early game, I need everything. Just everything.
Your ma and I ain't much for saying goodbyes, Jody Bell, so we're gonna slip this into your pack before you leave in the morning.
We just want you to know how proud we are of you, and that we'll be praying hard for your safe return.
And don't you worry about us, none. We'll get by. We always do.
Remember not to sass the officers. And don't drive so fast. You ain't racing to Colorado and back.
Just keep your head down.
Yeah, no, this is totally a CRPG, just like the old Fallouts would be.
Blood! Blood for the deluge!
Joey! No!
Don't worry, crybaby. You won't be grieving long.
Murders! Sick fucks!
Yeah, could I do something about that, please?
I'm sorry, Joey. We never should have signed up for this shit.
Sorry, lady. For the greater good! No, I'm joking. Just wanted to see what would happen. Now she's turbo dead, as she should be.
Blood! Blood for the deluge!
There's another thing I wanted to see. Are cutscenes skippable?
Don't worry, crybaby.
Big fat no. That's okay. Alright, so we need to not blow the barrel. Which we can do. No? Crazy Norse? I don't see none. Yep, nope, nothing there. Alright, so. How do I sneak? Perfect. I am invincible. They will never find me.
Sorry, Joey. We never should have signed up for this shit. I see them Highlanders!
Yeah, sorry, I wanted to play in 4x3 or 5x4, but I was locked to 16:9, so it's nothing I can do about it. Damn, this really is XCOM. Jesus. And that's a melee. As in, don't make melee characters, Crazy Norse? Yeah, okay. I'll grow up a little bit there. Take some of that heat off him, please. Thank you. Appreciate you.
We can all bleed out together.
luck action? What? What? I'm not supposed to get lucky. Have you seen how I play video games?
You can't kill Dorsey's and live.
Say that. For sure it can. See? Proof positive.
Rangers, this is Major Prasad. I took an outflow pipe through to the far side of the dam. Now it looks like I can get up behind those yahoos on the top and take them unawares. Let me know when you're in position and we'll...
Shit! Incoming fire! Taking cover!
God damn it. Could you these people. How many more fights?
He was one of us!
Oh, sorry. I wasn't trying to loot him.
Why didn't you get here sooner? Look what they did to Joey! He's dead!
We have to keep moving.
Damn right. Gotta get poor Joey back to AZ.
There's no way back across that lake. Our only hope is forward.
I don't care. I'm finding a way back. I can't let Joey be buried here. The ground's too cold.
But we need you, whoever you are.
Are you kidding yourselves? We're done. Just let me go.
All right.
Good.
There we go. Requires first aid, which I do not have. Level 1 negotiator. Throw a target character to leave them wondering where their life turned wrong. If I recall, Imperial Star Destroyer. Excuse me, if I recall correctly. Forgot the C. Delicious muscle tissue. Apparently, not very famous. Go figure. Oh, we have no gear, too. Can't help but notice that. We came in here pretty unequipped, didn't we? The sniper hit the wrong button. There's the sniper's attributes. Unless you mean skills, in which case, there's the sniper's skills. Because you said lockpicking. So I put lockpicking in. And therefore it must be lockpicking. All lockpicking, all the time. Yeah, let's give the grenade to Tim and Ash here. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, as I say, that's a lovely scene.
Oh, another gut puppet to my name. You hearing this, Erastus? You ought to be here. The deluge of blood has begun, and I'm winning, big brother.
And on that bombshell, I think it's time to chop off the night. I've already got a bunch of notes, and I'm actually enjoying myself already, so that's nice. We'll see how incredibly terribly we all die tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as per usual.